my name is Anna Castillo, and I'm a senior at the University of Florida, majoring in Industrial and Systems Engineering with a minor in Sales Engineering. Today, for my sales technique video, I'm interviewing Jose Manuel, who is a sales director for the Latin America for Technical Textiles. And here today, I'm going to ask him some question about closing a deal and some strategies that he uses. And so I hope everyone enjoys it. So, hello, Jose.
Hi, Anna. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Very good, very good.
Okay, awesome. So I want to ask you some questions, as I mentioned it before, so that we can show the class good strategies to close a deal. So I think my first question is, when you're closing a deal, do you change your strategy, or do you use different strategies for different customers?
Yes, I very much do. Every customer is very different from each other. Every customer can be at different stages in their buying process. Some of them could be at final stages, finishing up a book. Some are just looking around to see different companies to buy fabrics from.
Mm-hmm.
Me, myself, I work for JM Technical Textiles. I don't know if you mentioned this, but I work as a sales director selling fabrics to blind manufacturers in South America and in Central and South America.
Yeah.
So when I come in and offering our fabrics to our customers, I'm looking to see what kind of do they want, some more high-end products? Do they want some more basic or neutral colors? I need to cater my selling strategy to each and every customer. I need to know what they're like. So yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do have different selling strategies for when it comes to different customers.
Yeah, no, that definitely does make sense. Especially like I feel like a lot of customers, not every customer is looking for the same thing that a previous customer is, you know. So so now that you talked about your strategy, like how do you know when to close and how do you do it actually?
So when I'm in a meeting, once I've made the initial contact, I've said like, I've spoken to the customer. I've actually made the trip over because I'm based out of Miami, so I have to travel to every country to the customer because the customer's not going to come to me.
Yeah, of course.
So I go to all over Latin America, Brazil, Argentina. My main customers are in Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, and Peru.
Yep.
So when I make the trip over there, I'm giving face for the company, and I'm trying to see, okay, what's the best strategy, as I said before, that I can get to for the customer to buy our fabric? Because once I'm there, the company's made a very strenuous effort to put me over there, so I need to perform.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's when I see like, oh, okay. I see that. I try to see what the company is doing right at the moment. Seeing like, okay, they've just released a new book, so maybe they're not looking to buy any new fabric, but maybe like I could create a new book. By book, I mean like different types of fabrics that customers can choose out.
Exactly.
Or I try to see, maybe their lineup is very neutral colors or some very basic colors. We offer very high-end patterns that are very exotic looking.
Yep.
So I try to say like, hey, like why don't we try to revamp your entire collection with some exotic patterns that I think your customers would really like, and I try to engage the customer to like our products, because our products are not like many other, we're a German company with fabrics made in Germany, with technology that is patented, which is not like any that you could find around the world in more mass producing.
Yeah, very unique.
Yes.
Yeah, no, definitely. Cool, nice. So now talking about all you closing deals, how many deals do you think you close per week?
I wouldn't say I don't count my deals per week, because my deals happen sporadically.
Yep.
And I get emails in and out. I have to, when I go over and visit the customer, when I travel every 2 weeks, so when I go in, that's when I more normally would close the deal. So, but I would say that I close around 7 out of every 10 deals that I make.
Wow, that is very high.
Yes, some deals just fall through because like Latin America is a very turbulent, has very turbulent countries.
Yep.
So right now with Argentina, the currency was devalued, and the customer was like, "I'm sorry, I can't afford this." So stuff like that happens all the time.
Yeah, no,
Other times it's
sense.
because the customer doesn't want to. I've shown what I can offer them, but I just didn't engage well with the customer. So it falls through.
Yeah, no, it does make sense, and I know that does happen. Going with that, when do you think there was a time where you weren't able to close the deal, and how you were able to handle that situation?
So I. Let me think about this for 1 second.
Yeah, no, you're good. I know. I think it's a hard one, especially because like it's like you never want to be put in that position. You know what I'm saying? And you try not to be in that position.
I think there was a time where I judged the customer, like I judged the book by its cover. I prejudged the customer, and I thought that the customer was dead set, wanted to go a certain way, and I was like, okay, perfect. Like we can do this, this, and this, and this, and I kind of guessed everything for the customer so that I could this deal's gonna be easy. Mm-hmm. And in that prejudgment, I failed to see that the customer actually didn't want to do anything any of the ideas that I had offered. He actually had a completely new way that he wants to go through. And the deal actually ended up falling through because he saw through my facade, mm-hmm. and he noticed that my intentions, although my intentions were pure, he felt as though I was in a way being dishonest.
Yeah, exactly. No, okay, and I do understand that does happen. And now, like talking about this, handling tough situations, when has been a time where you can like kind of give us like walk through when it's been a very effective, like you had a very effective closing strategy and the customer was extremely happy and like you went home and you're like, yes, I did it.
So part of my selling strategy is getting to know the customers. Mm-hmm. Like what is the customer like, or I'd also try to make the environment more fun.
Yes, exactly. No, yeah.
So when I'm trying to get to know the customer, I know where to like, hey, let's joke around here, let's joke around there, mm-hmm. or I like, do you like going golfing? Like, let's go golfing. I'll invite you out, or let's go to lunch. And that is when I'm able to connect with the customer, and when we have the same views as to where we want the blind industry to head in the future. That is, those are moments where I can really sell effectively. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what cases when one of my clients in Argentina, we've known each other for more than 2 years in the industry, and when I made this lateral move to this German company, because of the connection that we had as a customer, I was able to retain him as a client for the new company and actually, in a way, poach him from my old company that I was working with. And it was actually a very good client that I could bring into the new company because it showed that I was a valuable employee and a valuable salesperson for this company.
No, yeah, definitely. That was a good way to enter
to
this new transition to this new
exactly.
company. Okay, awesome. Also now I think for the class and everyone that's also watching this, I think is very helpful. It would be very helpful if you can give us some tips for future selling professionals that might be out in the workforce like very soon.
Okay. Always don't be afraid. Mm-hmm. The worst that they could say is no.
Sure.
Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions. Be quick so when a customer says something, be quick to analyze what's happening. Because in that split second, a customer could have made a decision about you and that deal could fall through.
Yeah, exactly.
Always do your homework. That's very key. And follow through. Follow through with the customer. Whether it be through email, text message, in my case, WhatsApp is Latin America.
Yeah, exactly.
or even phone calls.
Yeah.
Follow through. If you want that sale to happen, and the customer may be eager, but he maybe just forgot.
Yeah, and he's probably very busy. You know,
exactly. So follow through. Don't be afraid. Don't be like, oh my god, I didn't make this sale. So no. Send them an email. Be like, hey, I saw that this one, but I have other options. Always be quick to pivot.
Exactly. Okay. Cool. Awesome. I think those are very good tips, especially because I know a lot of students are taking this class right now, they want to go more into the sales role, and that's why we're doing all of these projects and all of these assignments. So it's really nice to hear from your point of view, and like you've been very successful throughout the years, and which is amazing because you're very young at your age, then being that having so much accomplishments, So it's very good, and thank you so much for talking to me and also talking to the class and helping us understand what it is to be a sales director out in the workforce, because we learn so much and we read a lot and we study a lot and we do our research, but it's very different where you're actually in the workforce and you're actually dealing with customers.
It's a pleasure to be here today.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for listening.